Recording has started.
Okay, welcome to Lab 8. Question 1. According to the Fred Economic Database, in 2016, the United States exported $0.559481 trillion. In 2016, the U.S. imported $2.739686 trillion. The trade balance will be a negative $2.180205 trillion. Question 2A. The change in reserves will be plus $5. 2B, the capital count will be plus $7. And C, your current account is going to be your income minus your spending, so that will be a negative $8,000. And your capital account will be plus $8,000 since the balance of payments must be balanced.
For question 3A, Goofus is like the foolishly saving too little story, since he spends his loans on unnecessary things for his schooling, which may end up leading him to fail his classes. Then there will be a time when he will have to pay these loans back and he will have no means to do so, whilst Gallant is like the great place to invest story, since he is investing in his students' loans into something that will help him get his degree and later a well-paying job, where he can use his income to pay off his student debt. For part B, Carter is like the great place to invest story, since he uses the money from his dad to network and build connections that will help him in his career. Whilst Ernest is like the foolishly saving too little story, since he uses the money from his dad to have fun at parties and make friends that will not help him make his money back. For part C, America One is like the great place to invest story, since she is now able to spend the borrowed money on things that will help her repay her debtors, whilst America 2 is like the foolishly saving too little story, since she has no way to repay her debts after the spending binge is over. For question 4A, if country X sends cash to war victims in country Y, this will decrease country X's current account. If investors living in country X receive more dividend payments from business operating in country Y, then this will increase country X's current account. Part C, investors living in country Y receive more payments from businesses in country X. This will decrease country X's current account. For D, immigrants from country Y that live and work in country X send money back to their families in country Y will lead to a decrease in country X's current account. And finally, for part E, if the government of country X imports more jet fighters and missiles from country Y, this will again decrease country X's current account.
So for question 5, it asks which of the 3 categories of capital account does each scenario belong in, and then which of the following tend to raise the value of country X's capital account. So for part A, it says that a corporation in country Y pays for a factory to be built in country X. This is a foreign direct investment, since outside country is investing in a direct job creator, which raises the current capital account of country X. For part B, a corporation in country Y sells all of its stock in a corporation located in country X to a citizen of country X. So this is portfolio investment, since it's not directly job related, it's monetary related, and this will lower the capital account since the money is being returned to country X. For part C, a citizen of country X purchases 20% of the shares of a corporation in country X from a citizen of country X. So since a citizen of country Y is purchasing 20%, this raises the capital account, and it's a portfolio investment, so it's not a direct job creator. And then for part D, a business owner in country X pays for a new factory to be built in country Y. This is a foreign direct investment since it's directly creating jobs. And this will lower the capital account since it's money flowing away from country X. For question 6, the Nobel laureate talks about, I have a chronic trade deficit with my barber who doesn't buy a darn thing from me. This isn't a problem because he runs a surplus with the company he works at. So it balances out the trade deficit that he has with his barber. And so in relation to the U.S. China, U.S. Mexico, and U.S. Japan trade deficit, it doesn't mean that the trade deficit we have with them is a bad thing, because it could be balanced out by other surpluses in other countries or capital surpluses in those countries.
Number 7, part A asks if 5-year-old Gwen is benefiting from her trade deficit with her parents, and I would say that is definitely a good thing, and she's definitely benefiting. And then for part B, we are asked if it's a good thing for Gwen to have a trade surplus with her parents at the age of 25 when she has to pay them back. I would say that is not a good thing, as she is now indebted to her parents and actually owes them for all the years of Christmas presents that she has received up until that point. So this has been our presentation. Thank you. We appreciate you for listening.